Hi, I'm Sharon with the Brown & Brown Insurance Owner-Operator Program. I'll be your roadmap and guide to answering the most commonly asked questions about owner-operator insurance. Let's begin with the most common question. What is it? Owner-operator insurance is a commonly used name for non-trucking liability insurance. It provides the needed personal automobile liability coverage of drivers of pickup trucks leased to a motor carrier. This program was developed specifically for drivers of pickups who haul RV, campers, and trailers throughout the United States. Non-trucking liability insurance protects drivers like you against any third-party bodily injury or property damage that may be charged against you in the form of a claim when not trucking. When you sign a permanent lease agreement with a motor carrier, your vehicle is now recognized as a commercial vehicle, simply because your exposures have now changed from pleasure to business usage. You must carry non-trucking liability insurance in place of your previous personal lines policy. Having this coverage in place will provide clarity and help define whose policy is expected to cover the claim, yours or the motor carrier's. Having your own policy will prevent disputable issues from arising between you and the motor carrier. Here's how it works. Once a permanent lease agreement is signed between you and the motor carrier's insurance program provides the auto liability and cargo insurance when you are hauling cargo, because the property you're hauling is the responsibility of the motor carrier while you are under dispatch. This means that you are considered in the business of trucking and under the motor carrier's insurance until either one of the following happens. 1, you return back to the place where the haul started, which could be your home. Or 2, return back to the terminal from which the haul was dispatched. All of the above information means that there should not have been any deviation from the route you originated or returned from. Your previous personal lines insurance company, like State Farm, Geico, or American Family as examples, will not insure the liability of the truck. Remember, it is now considered a commercial vehicle. Here are 2 examples to help illustrate. 1. Staying en route. If you live in Tennessee and receive a dispatch to pick up a load in Indiana and take to Kansas, you are covered under the motor carrier's insurance. After you drop off your cargo in Kansas and return back to Tennessee without any side trips, you are still covered under the motor carrier's insurance until you get back home to Tennessee. Once back home, your non-trucking liability now becomes the primary insurance coverage and stays that way until another load is dispatched. 2. Going off route. If you haul the same load from Tennessee to Indiana to Kansas, and after dropping off the cargo, you decide to visit a friend in Arkansas, before you head back to Tennessee, the motor carrier's insurance stops as soon as you deviate from the most direct route back to Tennessee. At the moment you go off route, your non-trucking liability becomes effective because you are no longer in the business of trucking, but instead on your own personal time. We now have 2 different programs to offer an owner-operator, and this may be dictated by the laws of your state of residence. Both programs offer the non-trucking liability coverage, but there are differences beyond that. Physical damage. We can add coverage for your truck, which is comprehensive in collision, covering your truck at all times, whether under dispatch or not, for the actual damage to your vehicle. If your vehicle has a loan through a bank or credit union, you are required to carry physical damage. Both of our programs provide this coverage subject to $1,000 deductibles for both comprehensive and collision. Only one of our programs allows 1 windshield claim per year without a deductible, and we provide a toll-free number to a nationwide auto glass company for ease in the claim handling directly. The other program will still require the deductible to apply. Medical expense and no-fault coverage provides coverage to the driver as well as any passengers for minor injuries sustained in an auto accident where the driver was at fault. Typically, coverage is capped at $5,000 per person. We have one carrier that will provide this coverage for a higher premium. Also, some states require no-fault coverage, and this will be included in the program when required. We can also offer passenger accident coverage and other miscellaneous coverages. These coverages are available and a listing is available on our website. How do you apply for coverage? Brown & Brown understands all aspects of non-trucking insurance and are available to help when needed. It's as easy as 1. Complete and sign the online application through our website. Or 2. Email or fax a completed application to our office. Copies are available at most motor carrier offices. Or 3. Call our office at 800-846-7873 directly. Please have all information ready when you make the call. When applying for coverage, be prepared. Make sure you have all vehicle information and your personal information ready. No coverage will be afforded during a claim if we do not have the correct information. You will also be asked about any violations and accidents that have occurred in the last 5 years. Please be honest, as a motor vehicle report will be run to verify. To bind coverage, you must call and have a debit or credit card available. There are no other forms of payment if you require coverage immediately. You will also need to complete and return the signed application. If you are applying while at a motor carrier's office or during training, Brown & Brown has provided applications for your convenience. Or if you're undecided, you can complete the online form at home or download the application from our website. Remember to cancel your personal insurance policy on your truck when you have bound a non-trucking liability policy. Once you've made your initial down payment with Brown & Brown, you will be billed directly by the carrier. Payments can be made online, directly withdrawn from your account, or mailed in. If not paid on time, a late charge will be added to the monthly amounts. If you need to make changes to your policies, we must know immediately. If you change your vehicles, add or delete drivers, or change lease companies, please contact our office. If you delease from a motor carrier and stop being an owner-operator, you must cancel your policy immediately and on the same day you delease. Make sure you put your vehicle on a personal lines policy. Lastly, what do you do if you need to file a claim? Call the carrier direct for all claims. A toll-free number will be provided to you. Now that you've learned everything you need to know about being protected as an owner-operator, hook up and have a safe trip. Thank you.